The more hits we play, the more hits we get. URL Radio. Brady and Stacy in the morning. Good morning. I'm Stacy Sturman. On the phone with me right now, brand new mommy, Heather. How's it going, Heather?
Good. All things considered, we're hanging out in the hospital.
Yeah. Isn't that like the best time ever? Right after you've had the baby, they tend to just sleep all the time, and people are coming in and they're like they're doting over you, and they're like, let us know if you need anything, and do you want food? Do you want a massage? Do you want? and then all of a sudden you get home and it's like, who's this hell child, and where's my help?
Exactly.
Where'd all those people go?
They start to cry as soon as you get home. Yeah, everyone does that for me, except for my husband. For some reason, he's the only one who doesn't ask, do you need food? Is there anything I can get you? He just likes to lay on the couch and, start away. So last night I got up for Bianca's feedings, of course, and which is fine. I expected to, but I thought maybe, Bob would get up and, help or, I don't know, have some conversation or something. But no, so it was just the girls. Nurses are coming in and out, and he slept through it all. So,
yeah, since I didn't breastfeed, both my kids stayed in the nursery all night.
Yeah. They don't even have that as an option. They don't have a nursery, which I thought was crazy. In fact, when we came on the little tour of the birth center, and I said, "So where's the nursery?" And they said, no, we don't have one. We think it's really important to bond, and blah, blah, blah.
That's called laziness. It's called, we don't want to take care of your baby.
And so then they did tell me. They said, well, if you want a break, we'll take her for a couple hours. We love to hold the babies and rock them and whatever. So what's a couple hours going to do for me? I mean, I can do that when you sleep.
Yeah, exactly. So. Well, and the thing is, too, if they don't have a nursery, then, what if there's something wrong with your baby?
Well, they have, I don't know, maybe you want to call it like a mini nursery, but it's not staffed 24/7. They'll staff it if they need it. So if your baby has some jaundice or something, they have the lights, and then someone will certainly be in there with your baby. But if your baby's healthy and doesn't need any extra care, then they just stay in your room.
God, here's hoping. If I was a mom, I'd be hoping for jaundice.
Yeah. And it's been okay because, like I said, we didn't have this experience the first time with Max when he was in the NICU, so we really were in the room by ourselves for days, and that sucked too, obviously. So, so this is okay. And she really does just sleep and eat. So people come in and hold her, and then otherwise every once in a while she gets mad and will cry for like a second.
And so, go back to bed.
Okay, so we
it's a little bit like Bob. Sleep. It's a little bit like Bob. He gets a little bit mad, he cries, and then goes back to sleep.
Exactly. I do have to say that I've been giving him a hard time about sleeping through, all of the labor.
Yeah.
He didn't manage to wake up for delivery, and it was because I made the mistake of saying, you should get some rest. What now? While, we're kind of slow and things aren't happening.
Yeah.
So then he slept through, and my contractions kept getting worse and worse and more painful, and they wouldn't give me any drugs, and I was getting cranky, and he's over on the couch, snoring away. So then last night, we're sitting here, we had a couple family members just here visiting, and he's sitting in the rocking chair because I was in the bed, and I look over at him, and I seriously thought his head was going to, tip over. He was, his eyes were all glazed over, and his mouth's hanging open, and I said, seriously, have you had a rough day? You need to get some sleep. And he goes, oh, I'm just so tired. I closed the bar, and I didn't get a nap the day before. And, I'm just so tired.
Didn't get a nap. Who is he, Max?
If I had a gun with me, I probably would have pulled it out at that moment. And so I just politely said, you do realize I delivered a child today, right? And I'm sitting here okay. So.